I Go to Japan, Part 1. In iCarly fashion, my dad and I jumped off the plane and straight into Japan. Just kidding, we walked to 7-Eleven right after we got to our microscopic Airbnb. I just wanted to shove as many rice triangles down my throat as I possibly could handle. I grabbed a smoothie from the freezer and was standing there jaw on the floor watching this magnificent machine blend my fruit so effortlessly. I felt like all this time I had been living in the past, and now I had finally entered the future. Went back to the Airbnb to eat our snack haul, and immediately my dad turned on the TV. Took a selfie with my sister post-first onigiri, watched as a wild boar ran down the street on the news pre-second onigiri. We went back outside and I came across animatronic crab, my new obsession. I wanted to show you all the Airbnb, which looks bigger on camera because I have the wide lens on, but it was probably a max of 150 square feet. My dad slept on this futon for a week in the hallway / kitchen / bathroom. I think the beds in prison are better than whatever this slab is. I Go to Japan, Part 2. I was trying to find the new Fujifilm X100 VI, so my friend recommended I check Big Camera, and they did not have the camera, but I felt like I had entered another universe. This was my first experience into Japan's frequent multi-level shopping stores. Did I need the Miffy Bruna bonbon so I can scoot around the house? Yes. Did I need the Hatsune Miku boxing Switch game to pretend I was exercising instead of being a gamer? Yes. My friend told me to visit Don Quijote because he said it kind of gives Costco, and wow, we were there for 2 hours as well. I actually could not believe how much stuff they had in there. I was sweating. Because it was hot, but also because it was so hard to narrow down my purchases. I still regret not buying the Cinnamoroll Satin Letterman Mount Fuji jacket. We popped into Tower Records and I randomly saw some ZV-1 promo and went up to the cafe, which was booked up, so I actually don't know what was happening there. End our night, we went to Mega Don Quijote, which is somehow bigger than the Shinjuku one we first went to. I Go to Japan, Part 3. I can't believe it snowed the morning I was getting ready to go to Sanrio Pearl Land. I knew it was going to be a great day when I saw that outside. Got my 7-Eleven mango smoothie and finally met up with my 3 friends who were in Tokyo at the same time. I had no idea that the train stop at Sanrio Pearl Land would be decked out in Hello Kitty and friends. I'm not going to say too much about the park because I'm making a whole separate extensive video about it, so make sure to check that out, but I'll give you a small recap teaser. The first thing you see is Giant Kitty watching over her palace. I thought I've been to some good Sanrio stores before, but I was wrong because this was the best one ever and it was massive. I lost my marbles when I saw Hello Kitty and Dear Daniel's wedding inside the store. The theater performance was the best kind of fever dream. We had dessert at Cinnamoroll Cafe. We went on the My Melody and Kuromi car ride. It took the best ride photos I have ever seen. I won Cinnamoroll Hatsune Miku mini plushie at the arcade outside the park. To end the night, we went to Akibara for taiyaki, and my dad and I roamed around in a Yodobashi camera. I Go to Japan, Part 4. I met up with my friends